Tier list time. Content time. Easy clicks. Okay. So first of all, I don't think there's big gaps in this game, so we can remove those. And we can make this like A+. And then we can make this A. So I don't think the strengths and characters are that different. Like everyone's pretty strong. So this is fine, I think. This is fine. Now I think the two characters that or even a couple of characters that really stands out. I think Kazuya is one of the better characters because his new string is actually so fucked up. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. His new string on top of like the usual Kazuya stuff just makes him like mad oppressive. Bro, that new string is like 40% wall splat or something. That definitely makes him stand out. It definitely makes him stand out. And then I think the next character is like Jin. Because down to, okay, debatable, it might be seeable. But if you're not seeing that, then you're gonna have a big, like you're gonna have a hard time seeing that, you know? You're gonna have a hard time dealing with Jin. Then he has these usual shit. His forward 4 is amazing space control. His 2-1-4 counter hit knocks down now, which is kind of stupid. Yeah, I mean, just he does his Jin shit, and then he has new moves to complement that. And his 4-4-2 in heat is pretty good with Demon Paw. The next one is like Horang. The Horang, I think, was actually made for this game. You know, all his chip shit that he does on block. He has a pretty good heat burst move. No, was it heat burst or heat smash? I get them mixed up. I think burst is the one in heat, right? Again, I have to state, before I continue with this, I have to state, I don't know half of the roster in this game, like what they do and all that. So if I'm wrong, please go into the comments of this video and please tell me how wrong I am. Give me that engagement. Call me a dickhead if you want. Please tell me how wrong I am in my comment. Please correct me. So I think Horang is here. Heat is pretty much built for him. And then the next character I think is Claudio. Again, game is kind of made for him. You literally had Heat in Tekken 7 with the back 4-2 raise drive. Running 1+2 is, wow, you know, like a lot of chip, a lot of pressure. Then I think the next character that can go in here is Jun. And I do think she is the strongest waifu as well at the same time. So, amazing pokes, amazing combos, super high damage output. She gets really bullshit moves at the cost of like healing herself or losing her life when she does them, but she heals herself pretty quickly. Her punishment is like super strong. With upward 1 being 10 frame, she's a 14 frame launcher now with while standing 3, 13 frame knockdown from crouching. Amazing like 10 frame punishing crouching with downward 1-2. Yeah, it's one of the best punishments in the game. Super good combos, everything. So Jun is in there. And then I want to put Asuka in here. Because like the flaws that Asuka had before are kind of covered up a bit more because of the new grab. Because of the heat moves that she has, that even if you turtle against Asuka, you're going to be losing a lot of damage on block. So you can't really just be like comfortable blocking Asuka now because you're actually dying. Her heat 4-1+2 is a plus on block mid launcher. Her heat running 1+2 does huge chunks on block. So you can't really just be comfortable like turtling against her. So yeah, I think Asuka's up here. Like a lot of her weaknesses got covered up in this game. So I just hope people don't kind of like write her off so quickly. And then I would say King, just because of counter hit grab. Because if you get like counter hit by Giant Swing, you're like, that's, as far as I know, that's like unbreakable, and that's really fucking stupid. So like 2-1 on block, 0 on block, he goes for Giant Swing. You try to do 13 frame down for 1-2 check. He does giant swing, 10 frame grab, and he beats you, and it's guaranteed. That's kind of crazy. I want to say Lily next, because her back turn game is a lot stronger. The back turn 3 really helped her a lot, I think. The new lows are pretty nice. I think back turn down to is only -12. Actually, just to go back to Asuka and June, another reason why they're both so good is because in a game where offense is really strong and defensive options are a bit weaker, like low parry does less damage and stuff like that, the fact they have moves like can-cans, which low crushes lows for like a big combo, like for like relatively safe. Asuka has the low Sabaki, which if she gets a read on the low, she gets a big reward compared to low parry. They both have parries, they both have Sabakis that they can have to deal with, you know, like heat aggression and all that. More so for Asuka, because she also has a kick Sabaki and a better parry. So their defensive options really shines in this game. And both of their Magic 4 conversions are really rewarding in this game with the removal of the combos of Magic 4. With Lily, in a game where backdash is worse, but sidestep is the same, if not better, Lily kind of shines here a bit. Her downward 4-4 is natural combo now, which means she has a really good mid that tracks to her weak side that you can hit confirm. Backturn game is stronger, her combos are really solid. Her heat smash when she's in heat, or heat burst, whatever it's called, the backwards low, it's really good because it's plus and block. So she has a low option which is plus and block. So I'm gonna put Lily up here. Then I want to say Jack. I don't know why. I just hear people say Jack's really good. I don't know what the new stance does. But people are saying like, wow, this is really messed up. I don't know if it's just gimmicky or it's actually like real. But for now, I'll just put him here. I don't know anything about him, but he can go in there. Paul, I mean, Demo Man, Death Fist. Then he slap heat on that shit. It's even better. Still has solid poking game. Still has good damage. Still does pull things. He just kind of enhances that. Shayu. I mean, I just played Chicken Tracker earlier in ranks, going ham with Heat Smash. So yeah, and 421 Jails, giving her like kind of guaranteed mix-ups, I think. So yeah, I mean, Shayu of everyone in the cast has like the highest potential, because we're now back to like tornadoes. We're back to like, you know, like tail flip screwing you closer to the opponent. And also that heat smash gives the bound, which will really help Shayu a lot. So her Oki is going to really shine in this game. So she has the highest scaling, or she has the highest ceiling to like go up in tiers of anyone in the game, I think. So she should be here for now, but when the game drops, she could go in here, you know, when people find shit out. Nina didn't seem that impressive from what I've seen. But hers, again, you know, S, A plus A, there's not that much difference in tier list. With Nina, I see her combos really shine in this game, because it's important to be able to carry without using Tornado or Tail Flip or whatever you want to call it. It's important to be able to carry that far without using it up. So Nina has that ability with the Butterfly Loop, which is still there as far as I know. So again, she could go up. Like I said, I don't know most of these characters, so she could go up. I would say Law doesn't look that impressive. He lost like some whip punishers. His 3+4/4, like he lost that, so that's kind of big. And I don't know what he gains back really. Oh, and just to go back to Lily a bit, she has a G-Clef now, which is huge for her, like homing or anti-mash kind of meta game. So she has a G-Clef, a hit confirmable G-Clef on top of all of her pressure now. Lars, I don't know, he seemed kind of ham, but I don't know, you can go in here for now. I don't know anything about Lars. I don't know anything about Leroy, so they can go in here as well. Again, these characters could be up here. I don't know them, so they can go in here just from what I've seen of them. So yeah, I think that's like a rough tier list. That could be like okay. June is the strongest waifu. Kazuya's the strongest character. I don't know, one of these characters are probably one of the weaker ones, I don't know. I don't know what Jack does, so I'm just gonna put him in here anyway, because people say he's really good. Paul's just probably still doing pole things. Xiaoyu, highest potential ceiling. June, Asuka fits this game with their defensive options. Claudia Horang really fits the heat system with their chipping shit on block. And then Kazuya Jin is just, they got nonsense new moves. That's kind of it, more or less. This here. Okay, yeah. That's the content.